Yeah, I mean, I was like the high school drunk, you know. I used to like get an apple juice container and drink the apple juice and refill it with whiskey and just get drunk right in school, you know. And I got arrested for a bottle and had to learn about the 12 steps of the AA. And with that type of thing, I didn't end up going to the AA, but the basic concepts that I learned has helped me, you know, get out of. There was a time I was like using heroin and smoking crack, and you know, I have a history like that. I'm a street person, but I got out of things like that. A lot of it is because I've been a Rasta, because I've had a God. That's why. Why the dreadlocks and the Rastafari and all that? Why not just smoker? Why does it have to be a religious thing? And you know, well, that's what got me through. You know, that's part of it. So like this deity that I've created, because all gods are created by the hand of mankind. All reality is a controlled illusion. You know, we're aware of the three sides of the truth. You know, and we call that the healing powers of fire, the temperance. So I just, you know, and it's more common in witchcraft, you know, which I am. I'm a witch, so it's certainly not blasphemous. It's just the way all gods are created. You know, we're too aware to be all, oh no, that's blasphemous, you know. So yeah, I created my own deity, Yahduba. Duba means it's one of the maybe less common ways to say black bear in Hebrew. You know, Yah is short for Yahweh, the Tetragrammaton, which is fire, water, air, and earth, where we look for God within. Because I don't believe God's a man in the sky, and I don't believe in the idea of scripture or organized religion. That's all out of date. It's about lifestyle, the choices you make, how you treat yourself and others, and to know thyself. You know, that's really the inward function of spirituality. I use more. Yaduba is more along the lines of the definition that the Gnostics might use. You know, because a black bear can be scary. You know, it's the Ursa Major, but the bear can be scary. A bear is dangerous, right? But Yaduba's mother bear. You know, and is like Mother Mary. You know, and look at episode 2, and you can see why she's so much like Mother Mary. But yeah. She is merciful and non-judgmental, and everybody is worthy for her love. It's a mother's love. It's a mother bear, which is all that force turns into a good thing. So Yaduba is Yah for fire, water, air, and earth. Duba, which is just Yah. That, you know, just it's also in Hebrew like the rest of the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah and the tarot deck is. I'm not into religion and that, but what I am into is the Kabbalah and the tarot deck.